Hey, I'm Jesse Broadwater.
And I'm Chelsea with the Pink Arrow Project.
Join together with us and other passionate archers from all around the globe
in the Taking Aim at Cancer Challenge 2018 to defeat cancer in my lifetime.
Everybody, grateful here at Bowjunky Media with Darren Christianberry. We are at the Paris, Texas ASA. Let's take it a moment and meet the participants in our known pro shootdown.
Nathan Brooks, Alma, Arkansas.
Justin Hanna, Asheville, North Carolina.
Jesse Broadwater, Allenton, Florida.
Jacob Marlowe, Florida.
All right, everybody, this is Greg Poole of Bowjunky Media, bowjunkymedia.com. We're here at the 2018 Paris, Texas ASA. This weekend's coverage is brought to you by Easton Arrows. I'm here with the esteemed colleague and good buddy, Elite Pro Staff Manager Darren Christianberry. It's time for the known boys.
Things are warming up.
Right, after that performance that Danny McCarthy just put on, this one here, it looks to be another barn burner.
I just made notes on my paper. Dominates.
Dominate.
Yeah. Danny McCarthy dominated that shoot-off.
He absolutely did. So coming into here, we got Nathan Brooks at a 448, Kevin Dukes at a 446, Jacob Marlowe at a 446, and then Justin Hanna and Jesse Broadwater at 444s. I don't think any of these boys are laying up.
No, this is going to be a race. I'm excited to see how this shakes out.
Absolutely. Jesse Broadwater, of course. Ooh, Jesse Broadwater has a high right arrow there. Look at him
Justin
going right.
Hanna does too.
These boys ain't playing, and we talked about it on the pre-cap show. Jesse Broadwater somewhat lacking the risk side of the known, but there he goes right off the bat. Nathan Brooks, our leader.
They're looking hard
here. And for those of you wondering, yes, it is in the mid 30-degree realm here in Paris, Texas.
Nathan 12
for Nathan Brooks. Nathan looks like he's ready to go duck hunting over there.
It sounds like he's got a pretty good crowd over there cheering for him too.
Yes, he does. Kevin Dukes, the young man here.
Has
eight. That's probably not going to get it with this crew.
No, it's not. You don't need to go backwards here at all.
No. Interesting dynamic here as we
10 for Jacob.
10 for Jacob. Interesting dynamic. Look who is holding the umbrella for Jesse Broadwater. It's Mr. Donnie Thacker.
They're collecting more data.
Well, guess what's happening here? As you might be wondering here, Jesse Broadwater has the Donnie Thacker sweet spot on there, but think about this. Here's Justin Hanna, as we talked about, going for a high left, and a 14 for Justin Hanna. Donnie Thacker said he's going to hold Jesse's umbrella and tell him what to shoot at.
Really?
Strategy, because Donnie's not afraid. And so guess what? He was just tell Jesse, here's what you're doing.
Yeah, here's what you're doing. Okay.
Here we go. Jesse Broadwater with a 14 for Jesse Broadwater. Looks like the coaching, mentoring from Donnie Thacker's working out. So let's go to the PSC leaderboard and see how things are looking. All right, everybody, here we go. This is arrow number 2 in the known pro. Had some pretty exciting arrows that first end there, didn't we, Darren?
A 12, 2 14s, an 8, and a 10.
Right.
Crazy.
Absolutely. So here we go. As you guys saw from the PSC leaderboard, Jesse Broadwater drops a 14. Justin Hanna drops a 14. Kevin Dukes with a little bit of a boo-boo there, but Jesse and Justin are closing in on Nathan right away.
Man, Justin, you can see right there, he's focused, and he can flat shoot.
Looks like Jacob Marlowe has a high left arrow there. And by high left, folks, that indicates on this particular target that there was potentially a 14 in play.
Justin Hanna has another high right arrow.
Oh, he does. Where's he at? Oh,
He's
yes.
on that brown pig.
On the pig. Here we go. Doesn't look like Justin Hanna came to play. All right, Justin Hanna down here.
It's not a 5. Oh, he shot an 8
for Justin Hanna. That one's going to sting a little bit, but at least it wasn't a 5.
That's right.
So here we go. Jacob Marlowe pulling the Tim Gillingham teapot down there on the turkey. High left arrow
High left
results
arrow.
in
14
for Jacob Marlowe. That kid can shoot.
That's your NFAA, Indoor National Screw-In Point Champion.
Hashtag screw in points. Walking back from the targets, making sure they're tight. All right, here we go.
That's a good-looking
Kevin
arrow
Dukes.
from Kevin there.
12.
That's a 12.
12 for Kevin Dukes. And once again, as you saw from the Vortex yardage graphic there, that is the longest shot of the day. Nathan Brooks with a little bit of a
Called the
skinnier
upper.
lead, 10. All right, here we go. Jesse Broadwater with Donnie Thacker's tutelage, giving him that heads up there. And Jesse Broadwater comes out with
Uh-oh.
a 12 for Jesse Broadwater.
We have a 3-way tie for first.
Yes, we do. And Jesse Broadwater is now performing like a known pro gangster. So let's go to the PSC leaderboard and see how things are shaking out. All right, Darren, here we go. This is the third arrow in the known pro Shootdown here in Paris, Texas for the ASA. Sweetens coverage brought to you by Easton Arrows. Things are getting exciting in the known pro.
I knew this was a tight race, but it hasn't let us down at all. This is going to get really interesting. It's been interesting so far, and we're a long way from being done in this one.
Absolutely. Jacob Marlowe just hit a 14. Jesse Broadwater's hit a 14 and a 12 to start. And this is shaping up to be exactly what we hoped it would.
It's going to be good. Far from over.
Absolutely. Justin Hanna shooting extremely strong. Had an 8 going for a 14 on that pig, but this is where you separate the men from the boys. And if I'm not mistaken, Jesse's on that black buck. He's over there laughing with Donnie, but it looks like he's got a high left arrow.
Pretty happy with it, isn't he? Justin's got a
12 for Justin Hanna. Comes back from that 8. Here we go. Jesse Broadwater with the upper 12.
It looks pretty good from where I'm standing.
This is incredible, folks. If you guys have never had the opportunity to come see one of these, you got to do it. And a 12 for Jesse Broadwater. He's fitting the bonus ring out.
Man, he started off this shoot-off in 5th place, and he is leaping over people right now.
Yeah, if you folks at home have never had the opportunity to come witness one of these ASA shoot-downs in real life, you got to come do it. These are absolutely awesome to watch.
Ooh, Nathan.
8 for Nathan Brooks. That's going to be the wrong direction with Jesse Broadwater on fire.
That will not help.
I would be remiss if I didn't remind our viewers that amongst our crew that winner buys. So Jesse Broadwater will be buying sushi tonight at an undisclosed location.
Exactly.
14 for Kevin Dukes. He needed that one to get back in the mix.
That moved him right into the mix again.
All right, little bit of a straight high arrow here from Jacob Marlowe. Not sure what he was going for there. Let's see what they end up calling it. Definitely it wasn't going for the 14. That's a 10. So Jesse Broadwater's making his move right here with the tutelage of Donnie Thacker, telling him who, what, when, where, and why. And that sweet spot from Pressure Perfect Products is definitely showing its usefulness today. Let's go to the PSC leaderboard. All right, everybody, here we go. This is the 4th arrow in the men's known pro here at the Paris, Texas ASA. Jesse Broadwater's been putting on a show. His umbrella holder, Donnie Thacker, who won in Foley, has been out there giving him some pointers as he moves throughout the round, and he's definitely been doing exactly what he's being told.
It's working. There's been a lot of movement.
There has. And Jesse and Donnie with a little bit of a fist pump there, so not sure if he caught that long one, but if he did, holy cow.
Jesse's just standing there dazed, and Donnie's telling him everything that's going on.
Look at Jesse over there laughing. He's looking over here shaking his head. Kevin Dukes. 14.
Wow.
Good for him. Back-to-back big bonus rings.
That's crazy. Puts him at 494.
No, he's climbing back into the mix. All right, here we go. Nathan Brooks on the turkey.
At the high left arrow.
High left arrow for Nathan Brooks for a 14 for Nathan Brooks. Good for Nathan.
Wow.
Tight, Darren.
Ridiculous.
It's getting tight. Here we go.
JB.
Jesse Broadwater on the long deer.
He needs this to tie Kevin Dukes right now, and he
12
does.
for Jesse Broadwater. He is
That's 4 in a row.
pounding the rings.
4 rings in a row to tie for the lead.
Yes.
I like this stuff.
Yeah. No, this is absolutely amazing.
Justin Hanna
on the black buck with a 12. These known pro boys are not disappointing, Darren.
I know it. I want to see these guys shoot off in a Texas wind. This is too easy for them, obviously.
I'll wait right here. I'll wait right here in the bitter cold. You can go out there in the wind. 10.
Oh,
10 for Jacob Marlowe. So that's going to be a little bit of a setback there for Jacob, but let's go to the PSC leaderboard to see how they're shaking out. All right, Darren, here we go. This is arrow number 5 in the known pro at the Paris, Texas ASA, but I don't even really know what to say right now. This has been Jesse Broadwater, hasn't missed a ring yet, and here he is on the turkey, the closest target. His umbrella holder, Donnie Thacker, talking in his ear, letting him know, do this and shoot for this, and it's been working.
Well, we try to pick a shot of the shoot down for each class, too, and I have a blank sheet right now because there's been so many of them on this class.
Absolutely. Let's see if Jesse Broadwater goes for a high left arrow here, and he does.
Jacob Marlowe went for a high left one too on the black buck.
He did.
These guys aren't letting up.
Oh, there's a high left arrow on the long deer as well.
Oh my gosh!
These boys ain't scared.
Everybody. Nathan shot at one too, but he looks left.
I think this is incredible. Let's see here, Dukes. 10 for Kevin Dukes.
10 for Kevin Dukes. Puts him at 504.
Unbelievable. Obviously, we're going to have a 6th arrow for sure.
Wow.
Jacob Marlowe on the black buck.
Oh, it looks high.
And we got a 5 for Jacob Marlowe, so that's pretty much going to end Jacob Marlowe's day.
That's not going to help at all. He's not happy with it, shaking his head down there.
Yeah, no, he's not happy. And that's one thing I like about Jacob. Even when he does well, he's okay with it. But when he does not do what he wants to do, he at least shows that emotion as well.
Right.
So he does care.
Yeah, Justin Hanna going for the big number on the
14
long
on
deer.
the long deer. Well, we talked about that at the beginning of this whole thing, didn't we?
We did. I made a prediction earlier.
All right, here we go. Jesse Broadwater's got something figured out here.
Man, he's had, what, is that 5 in a row? Maybe? Let's see what they say.
14 for Jesse Broadwater. Jesse Broadwater coming out, putting on a show.
Wow.
Has anyone ever hit every ring?
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, it may have happened. I don't know.
Nathan Brooks on the bore.
Oh,
Eight.
an 8.
So that's going to set Nathan Brooks back. So let's go to the PSC leaderboard and see how it looks. All right, Darren, here we go. This is the 6th and maybe last arrow in the known pro here at the Paris, Texas ASA. This weekend's coverage is brought to you by Easton Arrows. And speaking of, Jesse Broadwater has been putting on a clinic. He has yet to miss a bonus ring.
He's if he's going to continue that streak, it's going to be even more impressive because it looks like they set out the Javelina, which has a teeny tiny 14, and it's not easy to see.
Absolutely. All right, so looks like Jacob Marlowe is going to take 5th in the known pro. So here we go. We got first up is going to be Nathan Brooks at a 500. And then it's pretty much going to be a race between Kevin Dukes and Justin Hanna. Jesse Broadwater coming in with a 4-point lead into this last arrow. So this is going to be pretty interesting right here. They did bust out the Javelina, so this is going to be incredibly interesting. What do you think Nathan does here?
He's going to go for the 14. He has to. He has to.
Looks like he's holding pretty steady.
Holding pretty
Darren,
good. Nathan's got some game.
He does.
Find your spot, execute.
All right. Looks like a little high left arrow, so you made
He
a good
went
call
for
on
it.
that.
I
Let's
don't
see
hear a
what we
lot of
got.
cheers, so I'm not sure where it landed.
Right. Yeah, from here we definitely
But
can't
it's tiny.
tell.
You can't hardly see it. Don's got the 8.
An 8 for Nathan Brooks. Good weekend for Nathan. Good weekend. So here we go. Justin Hanna, who has shown a propensity to not be scared.
He's not scared.
No, and so he's coming in tied for 2nd right now, only 4 off the lead. What do you think? Does he try to protect 2nd, or does he?
He needs a 5 to make the podium.
Yes.
So he's got nothing to lose. He might as well go for the 14.
Absolutely.
If he hits the target, it puts him at a 509, which is 1 point above Nathan. Nathan would go to 4th place.
So it's 14 or 5 then.
For sure. For sure.
Well, and especially since he's not afraid to do so.
If not, Donnie Thacker should have been out there telling him what to do.
All right, here we go. Justin with the little peep adjustment with the nose there. And look at him, his form, I'm just telling you, his front arm, that looks
Everything.
like Levi Morgan, I'm telling you.
That one looks left to me, naked eye.
Looks a little high left, but we can't see it from here. He was definitely going for it. Let's see what we got here. 5 for Justin Hanna. So guess what? Just like we talked about before, Jesse Broadwater is going to come out here, pound him out, but then potentially, just like at the OPA to win it, he could potentially just cruise right into it.
That's for sure.
But unlike the OPA, where he was pretty much just cruised the whole time, Jesse Broadwater came out and put on a clinic today.
For sure. If Kevin shoots a 14 to make up the difference, then Jesse needs a 12 to win, which is an easier shot to hit. So.
Right. But I'll tell you what, for Kevin Dukes under these circumstances, with Jesse Broadwater on your heels, this isn't exactly an easy shot to make either.
No, for sure. And I think we're in the same situation as before. If he shoots a 5, he still takes 2nd because I think he has the bonus rings.
Absolutely.
So it should be a 14 or a 5, maybe an 8 here, but we'll see if somebody can 14 this.
And we might see a newborn Jesse Broadwater, known pro shooter, after seeing how this aggressiveness paid off for him.
And if Kevin shoots a 5 here, Jesse just has to hit that. He needs 1 point, 2 points to win.
All right, here we go. Looks like the kid's holding pretty steady. That looks like a low arrow there. Let's see what.
Shooting at the
see what
12, maybe?
Not sure about the strategy there. Well, let's see what we got.
He 12.
12 for Mr. Dukes. So what do we got here?
That puts him at 516, which is 8 points ahead of Jesse. Jesse needs to stick this in center 10 and win this tournament.
Jesse needs to shoot a 12 so he hit every ring just on principle.
Right now, Donnie should be up there going center 10,
Center 10.
center 10.
Just it's yeah, I mean that is if Jesse. Now, just for everybody out there watching, we did confirm that Mr. Chris Perkins 2 years ago hit 2 14s and all 12s in the Shootdown, so it's been done.
It's been done.
But obviously, it's just one of those things where Jesse's shooting the 2-finger pick still. Look at him shooting that 2-finger flex. He wasn't really moving right there. So it looks like Jesse Broadwater is going to be your 2018 ASA Paris, Texas Known Pro Champion with a 10. We're at the 2018 Paris, Texas ASA, and this is your Known Pro Shot of the Shootdown.
Similar to Danny McCarthy, it was Jesse Broadwater's dominance. He came in ring after ring after ring after ring, forced those guys to go for 14s. Jesse has to shoot a center 10 to win. Easy win for him.
No doubt about it. His umbrella holder, Donnie Thacker, creator of the Sweet Spot Pro, was there holding the umbrella for Jesse, giving him some coaching on shoot for a 14, shoot for a 12, and Jesse did exactly as he was told.
It looked good. Donnie knew what he was doing. Jesse's a good listener and put him on top of the podium.
All right, everybody, Greg Poole here with Bowjunky Media. We're here with your 2018 Paris, Texas ASA Known Pro, new aggressive champion, Jesse Broadwater. You came out and put on a clinic there.
Yeah, I tried to go to school off of what Tim done to me at the last one there, so appreciate that, Tim, for the lessons. I told myself, and Donnie was a great help. He's pretty much standing there telling me what I needed to do, and I knew I couldn't come out here and shoot 10s and a couple 12s, and obviously those guys was pounding. So I knew it was going to take a lot, and it's crazy though. You get up here and it's like everything's moving fast, and you're like it's fast paced, and it's I don't know. I knew I needed the 2 14s over here, and at least 2 other 12s over there to make it. So
awesome. So talk to us a little bit about. At Fort Benning, we talked about it the other day, you have the Sweet Spot Pro on your bow from Pressure Perfect Products, Donnie Thacker's product there. So at Fort Benning, you had installed the indicator lights up on your sunshade, couldn't see them. You installed them back into the inside of the scope housing. So talk us through what you were seeing from the Sweet Spot Pro during those last few shots.
I mean, the more I shoot the thing, the more that I'm getting it figured out, and I'm getting more comfortable with using it. And so yeah, I got the lights now where I can see them, and I know from shooting from experience that if I pull hard with this bow, it's going to go a little high, and if I leak off a little bit of pressure, it's going to go lower. So I mean, it helps you be more consistent. But yeah, it was the green light was on the whole time, and it was go for 12s and 14s. So yeah.
All right, so. We talked about it yesterday, and obviously we're joking about it here today, but does the result from this particular shoot down kind of give you that little boost of confidence moving forward to kind of, turn up the aggression?
It does. It does. I feel like, I could always put together some pretty decent rounds, out in the field, but, here's where it really matters. You almost have to win it twice. So, to shoot well in a shoot down round is if you can do that and learn something from it, then that's what you need to do. And I kind of learned from the last one. Like I say, I knew I couldn't come out there and put on a poor display again, so I knew I had to, keep my poop in a group here. So, yeah, I'm happy though. It was awesome, and I want to say special thanks to Gaius Carter. He gave me the tournament winning quarter a little while ago. He said you're going to win, and yeah, so special thanks to him. But
awesome, and there is the old adage of winner buys. So where are we eating?
Probably Denny's or McDonald's.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All right, everybody. Greg Pooher, Bowjunky Media. Obviously, we're alongside 2018 Paris, Texas ASA Known Pro Champion Jesse Broadwater, but we're here to have a quick discussion with his water boy, umbrella boy, arrow coach, Donnie Thacker, who was holding his umbrella as Jesse referenced. Donnie was giving him some pointers there on what to shoot for, and it obviously worked out. Jesse put on an absolute clinic. So tell us a little bit about your guys' conversations.
Yeah, you can't really help the best in the world. It's just giving him the confidence to aim at him. He can hit them, and just trying to give him a reference what to aim at and what I would do. And he drove it. So.
All right. So when Donnie was telling you, that happens a lot. When Donnie was telling you go for the 14, go for the 12, was there ever in the back of your mind like, no, I need to do something else, or were you like, okay, and do it?
No, I knew I had to listen to him, and that was probably the problem with the last shoot. He was in the Shootdown with me, and so he wasn't telling me what to do. So if I got someone there telling me what to do, then I'm just going to do it, I think. But no, it was a big help. I hardly even had to look at the board to see what I had to do because, he's experienced and he knows what I needed to do, and he told me step by step, and that's a huge help. So, yeah, appreciate that, Donnie.
Awesome. Congratulations, bud.
So now I get to fight this the rest of the year.
All right, guys, thanks.